The materials you will need to make this fly includes bucktail, in this case I've chosen white, some SF blend, in this case I've chosen the shrimp colour, some Gamakatsu size 6 shiners, a set of sharp scissors, a whip finish tool, some Solarez UV Cure gel, in this case I'm using the thick flex. To go with the UV gel you'll need a UV torch. To help colour the UV gel eyes you're going to need black nail polish. Then to tie it all up, a thumb bobbin with UTC 280 thread in white. Some flash, in this case purpley grape coloured. And finally some white fly foam. In this case I'm cutting off 1cm strips to make the gurgle sort of part.
You're a little too close, but too far away. It's much too early, or it's far too late.
The first step of tying this fly will be to seat the size 6 Gamakatsu in the fly vise, and then lay down a nice thread base just to the bend of the hook with the UTC 280 in white.
Just a glance was all it took for me to fall, but you don't even know that you were looking at me. And when you smile, smile with your eyes that pass right over me like I'm as out of place as it feels to be.
The next step in this fly is to lay down some SF blend in shrimp colour and just tie it down the bend of the hook a bit. This will help the fly material stick down from the rest of the fly and help create a mimicked egg sac guts and legs sort of area. So just cut that fairly short to the fly.
It's an ocean wide, and the current's pulling us, dragging me aside. Oh, you're a constellation, and I'm just a star, blinking in the universe, but you'll never notice me at all.
The next step in this fly is to lay down some crystal flash or some sort of flash material. You can easily do this just by doubling it over on top of the thread, pulling it around on top, and then parting it as you use the thread to wrap down upon itself. Now the darker flash will help create a silhouette on the surface of the water and imitate any of the antennae the shrimp or prawn or whatever it is you're trying to imitate has.
When you're gone, I don't know what to say. When you're with me, I can't say anything anyway, so just believe me.
To imitate the top of the shrimp or prawn we're going to use some bucktail. In this case I'm using white, but you can use whatever colour you want. So I'm not going to cut this too short, I'm going to leave it fairly long to help try and build up the body of the rest of the fly. So just measure it to the length you want, pinch it with your other hand and wrap it on with your thread. So the next step in the process is to cut a V in that 1cm strip of fly foam. Tie that in on top just in front of all the material you've tied in previously. And then bend it over as if you would to a normal gurgler.
Do you remember me? I'm the girl whose heart you stole. I don't want it back, please. You can keep it. My mind's made for me to fall, but you don't even know that you were looking at me. And when you smile, smile with your eyes. Eyes that pass right over me, like I'm as out of place as it feels to be.
After you've done a whip finish on the fly, you can then take it out of the vise and grab the thick Flex UV Solarez gel and your UV torch. With the gel, just put some dots on the bucktail and then use the UV torch to set them in place.
You're across the room from me, but it's an ocean wide, and the current's pulling us, dragging me aside. Or you're a constellation, and I'm just a star, blinking in the universe, but you'll never notice me at all.
This next step can be done either in the vise or on a bench. I prefer in the vise, and for demonstration purposes I'll do it in the vise. So after you've used your UV gel, get some black nail polish just to colour in the eyes, and then use your fine scissors just to trim off anything that isn't neat, and you're done.
I can't say anything anyway, so just believe me. Even if the words don't come out, they're here inside my head, stuck inside my mouth.